As you just heard, those nearly daily bouts of severe weather are saturating soil and making it a real headache for anyone who wants to get out in their fields.
For anyone looking for that window in the future when the rain might slow down, let's check in with meteorologist Nick Mikulas with this week's Farmer's Forecast.
Yeah, thanks. It's been raining a lot across the state. Everybody knows that, and it looks like we are going to see some improvement. But check out what we've had here over the last week. Anywhere from a couple inches around Homa up to some spots seeing up to 10 inches of rainfall. So way too much water. It's muddy. It's nasty out there. But it does look like we are going to see some improvement here over the next little while. Now, this rain that we've seen, along with what we've seen here to start the year, actually takes us back to almost what we should see over a 365-day stretch for parts of the state. Now, still a little below normal down around Baton Rouge, up toward Alexandria, but we're going to be filling that in, I think, here over the summer as we replace a lot of these drier days that we saw last year with all this wet weather that we're going to be seeing going forward, it looks like. Now, there is wet weather going forward, but it looks like we do have a little bit of help coming here over the next week or so, maybe even a little bit longer here. So here are your forecast rainfall totals through next week, generally less than an inch. These numbers, they have tended to trend up a little bit as we've seen here in the last several weeks, but this is looking pretty good for just some isolated thunderstorms through next week. Then our big thing is going to be watching the tropics. Of course, this time of year, that's where we turn things toward and above normal temperatures, it looks like. So we're going to be back up into the 90s. This is going to help that drying process. And even as we get into week 2, this is your 8 to 14 day outlook, it looks like we're going to see near to maybe even below normal precipitation. And we're already in parts of the state at a point where we've seen more rain than we saw all of last year. So pretty incredible stuff.